lovelies. I'm here with your energy forecast for the week, the energy reading. And before I get started, I just wanted to say that the messages that came through this week, they're very much sort of a continuation or like building upon the messages that came through for my monthly reading for the month of April. So I would really recommend you watch that video also. It doesn't necessarily need to be like in order. You can watch it in any order, this video or that video, but they are very complementary because of what messages came through. So yeah, watch that video. And also I have an announcement. On April 22nd, we are hosting our new moon circle, and the theme is self-compassion. So we're really going to get into some really good practices and some really good sharing and all of that good stuff that we always do in our beautiful, magical new moon sister circles with Sacred Soul Healing Collective. So if you're interested in that, just you can DM me, or you can just look at some of my previous posts about that. Okay, let's get started. I have my notes here. So message one. Wait, before we get into message one, first tap into your heart and then decide what question you have. It could just be what message do I need to receive right now for my highest good? Or you could have a question about some aspect of your life that you're experiencing right now. And then feel if message one is for you or if message two is for you. Actually, I kind of think they're both for you. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're both for all of us. But let's just see what happens, okay? Message one. So the message that came through was really clearly about a fresh start. I was really shown a lot of springtime energy, which is what a lot of us are experiencing in the Northern Hemisphere. And I sense that the wintertime, or just perhaps like the past several months, might have been really hard for you. Maybe you've gone through some difficult experiences. I mean, I know I have. So I think a lot of people have. And my guides wanted to share with you that if you can think of this week as a fresh start, that it will like help your brain and help your mind see this as like the freshness, the new time. It's not just a continuation of all that old energy that we've been experiencing. And this energy, this fresh start energy, it's very important to tap into. So there's some actions that I was shown that will be supportive for this. So you can set the intention to tap into this fresh start energy. And you can do that in many, many ways. You can just like declare an intention. You can write it down. You can journal about it. Maybe make a mantra like I am open to receive this fresh energy, and I am ready to release what needs to go. You know, you can make up some sort of mantra. And really, the releasing is an important aspect here. So we really want to make sure that we are releasing what needs to go that we've been carrying with us, so that, you know, like from over the winter time or just from the past year or whatever you're carrying with you that no longer serves you, just sort of be intentional about declaring it to the universe that you're ready to let that go. And you can do that in many, many ways. And then my guides wanted you to know that cleansing your energy is an important action step to take. So you can cleanse the energy and release what needs to go. Have that intention. And you can do that in many, many ways. You can take a salt bath. You can ground into the earth with your bare feet and like envision you're sending this energy that needs to go, like sending it into the earth to be transmuted. You can get Reiki. You can get energy healing. I mean, I offer energy healing, so I'd be happy to offer that for you. And you can do that in many, many ways, but really you just need to be open to the idea of this is a fresh start, and I need to release what needs to go, and I need to cleanse. So the example that they showed me was like, well, where I live, this is very accurate, but like the snow has piled up over the season, over the time, the chapter of your life that you're in, or the season you're in your life. There's like snow piling up, and that's like the energy that needs to go. And so right now it's really strong spring energy, so the temperature's rising and the snow melts, and where does it go? It goes into the earth and, you know, into the waterways. So it's, when it does that, it's activating the new growth. So the new growth that's emerging. So in your life right now, there's like the weight of snow, in a way, like just as the example, that's piled up on you, or in your consciousness, or in your energy. And you need to release that, so that that can be the catalyst for new growth. And what I was shown is what you've experienced that is weighing you down, or that is like no longer serving you, it has served a purpose, and it was very important for you to experience that for whatever reason. You know, we all have individual paths, but now it's the time to shed and release and cleanse and be open to receive this new fresh start energy. So it's the new phase for you this week. So now is the time to take action, like I said, by setting the intention and cleansing your energy and releasing. And finally, the last guidance that they have given us is being in the sunshine is very cleansing right now. It's very important. So if you can go outside and like let the sunshine touch your skin, so not like bundling up unless it's like really cold. Like it can touch your face, but also if you can like wear something that allows the sunshine to physically like hit your skin, that is going to be very supportive for you this week in the act of setting your intention and cleansing and being open to this fresh start energy. Okay, whew, that's a lot of talking. Message 2. The message that came forward right away was don't be afraid. And I could immediately sense that this is a continuation of message 1. That's why I said I really think these are both for you, for all of us. And it's also very much related to what I shared in the April energy forecast video. So for the month of April, I made a video about the energy, and this is all like really connected. So it would be very supportive for you to watch that too. So message 2, I sensed that you're starting to get like led out of your comfort zone, like maybe with some inner nudges or excuse me, or synchronicities, or like the path is being laid for you to like go in a direction that feels like it's out of your comfort zone. And that's happening for a reason, because it's your path. It's what you're meant to do for your growth. However, they wanted to make it clear that you have free will. So if you're really not comfortable with that, you can say like, I'm not ready for that right now, or whatever. But they want you to know that if you, hang on, I'm just reading my notes. If you don't go along with where you're being guided, if you're kind of like resisting and like not leaning into where you're being guided to go, that's going to lead to not just staying the same, but it's like shrinking and dimming yourself, which is not, for your highest good. So it's, if you don't go along with it, it's sort of like you're becoming less of who you're meant to be rather than like more than of who you're meant to be. So the guides want you to know that in this energy of like going out of your comfort zone, your thoughts are really, really creating your reality. And that is true all the time, but they want to make this clear for you. So they've given me an example. So what you might feel like you're stepping off a cliff. You're just like, I'm gonna fall, right? Like it's scary because you're in like new territory and you don't know if you can trust where you're being guided, because it might feel scary. It's out of your comfort zone. That it's not comfortable to be out of your comfort zone. So you have two choices. You can either just choose to trust, and in your thoughts, now remember this is like an example of your thoughts create your reality. If you choose to believe in where you're being guided and you're choosing to trust and just go, sort of like in a surrendered state and not trying to control and like resist, then it's like you step off of this cliff and you have this trust fall, and then there's like a big trampoline that's catching you. That's what they showed me. It's like all of your loved ones or all of your spirit guides or whatever you want to picture, they're like all holding this trampoline and they're like, we're gonna catch you. And you jump and you land, and then you can step down onto the new path that's ahead of you, and you're safe and happy, and that feels very harmonious. Now, if you don't trust because you're scared and maybe you're in fear and doubt, that's okay. That's like human, that's natural. It's okay to feel that way. But just so you know, you're gonna go off the cliff eventually, and you're gonna be like hitting and like skidding and bumping all the way down. So it's gonna feel more rough. It's gonna feel more difficult. And you're gonna hit a lot of bumps along the way, and you're still gonna end up in the same place because that's the path that is laid out ahead of you. Let's see. So when you land, if you go into this new energy, new out of your comfort zone, if you go into it with fear and doubt, you're still gonna be safe in the end. It's gonna be a more difficult path. So if you can, do something to give yourself trust, and to just feel trust. And so the guidance for doing that is to get in touch with your inner wisdom and your inner intuition, because that will tell you if you can feel safe and trust. So you can do that by connecting with your heart chakra, or maybe you feel more connected to your sacral chakra, which is in your womb space, or like a couple inches below your belly button. Whatever chakra is calling you, maybe you feel called to connect with your throat chakra or any other chakra, but the heart is a good place to start, and really connect inwards. And just, you can ask yourself, like, am I safe to do blah, blah, blah? And feel if there's like a restricting feeling or an expanding feeling. Or you can ask, what is the best path for me to take? And you can like kind of feel, using your intuition and your heart, what's best for you, what's for your highest good. Okay, so that's it. Those are the two messages that are very much interconnected and connected to the April energy for the month. So I hope this has been supportive for you. If you've watched this whole video, thank you for watching. I didn't mean to talk so much, but I think it's important for you to hear the messages. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.